Assalamu alaikum and good day to everyone. Hope you can hear me. Let me confirm whether my sound is audible. So, today is a very hot topic, and I'm going to cover the difference between DeepSeek and OpenAI. So, I think most of you already heard about DeepSeek. It's Chinese mathematicians who have invented DeepSeek, uh, similar like OpenAI or GPTs, but with very less cost, okay, and less resources. So this is the topic today. So feel free to post in the chat. Do let me know from where you are watching my broadcast. Yeah, let me. Okay, you can use chat and just message me from where you're watching my broadcast, and those who will be watching the recording also do let me know from where you are watching. Okay, so I will be exploring the strength and weaknesses of the key players, and focus of my talk would be DeepSeek and OpenAI. Okay, so let's move. Okay, so when we are talking about large language model, so by now I think um, it's a generative AI where you keyed in some prompts, and based on that prompt, these large language models will generate output. Uh, Initially, it was text based, now it's multimodal. So you can have even input as voice, image, audio, video, or any other format like formulas. And most of these latest LLMs could recognize and generate output based on these uh, inputs. Okay, these are some examples like OpenAI, they have GPT-3, Google have Lambda, Meta also have, and now we have DeepSeek also from China, and it's pure open source. Okay. Now, when we are talking about uh, generative AI, or like GPTs, so what are the key building blocks? So these are very important. That's why uh, actually with limited resources or less GPUs, according to the company claim, they focus more on software or mathematical formulas, which actually make DeepSeek more productive. So we do have software, we do have hardware. Um, Hardware could be servers or processing or computational uh, devices. Then comes in large language models or data algorithms, and then GPUs. So, and then training data. So these are the key elements based on which any GPT could perform better. So, uh, American models or OpenAI model, they use more resources. They invested a lot on GPUs and on uh, data, also huge amount of data to train the model. So it is claimed that DeepSeek just took one tenth of the costs, uh, as compared to other GPTs, right? Hopefully everything is clear so far. So these are the building blocks. So those who want to beat GPT, OpenAI, or DeepSeek, you need to work on either improving the software, enhancing the hardware, uh, modifying the LLM algorithms, okay, or adding in more GPUs, or coming up with refined training data so that uh, the model itself would be having more knowledge, based on this training data. Okay, by the way, I'm using Gamma, which is another AI application to generate all these slides. Okay, I think in one of my talk I already explained about Gamma. Now, what they did, they focus more on algorithm or mathematical approach in DeepSeek, where they focus on chain of thought or step by step how they could actually apply unsupervised reinforcement learning. So, in a layman term or simple term, problem is breakdown, and they uh, make it into specialized segments and reinforce unsupervised learning. And then uh, reasoning process was there. So when I use, as compared to GPT, OpenAI Chat GPT, DeepSeek gives me more reasoning elements in the answer. Then they actually focus more on intermediate steps to enhance and reduce errors, and then they combine. And I was reading one article, they were saying like they even use master slaves concept uh, in GPUs, so they manage that, how with limited resources according to what they claim. um, so the cool thing now, all at the end of my talk I will explain also, if anyone interested in installing the complete platform on their own machine, but make sure your machine is high processing or having graphical processing card, okay. Now these are the key features when we are talking about DeepSeek. They specialize domain expertise. For example, for accounting, they focus more on that. I'm just giving examples, and or even in chemistry, in biology, in medical. So they focus on that. So that actually itself refines uh, the data and vocabulary, and the model get more expertise in that particular domain. Second, natural language understanding. So DeepSeek excel at understanding complex language patterns. They're just comparison between GPTs and DeepSeek, and they have advanced reasoning. So these are the three key features which make DeepSeek more outperform as compared to OpenAI GPTs. Okay. Now, Open AI GPT's model, these are the key features. The generative pre-trained transformers, so that's GPT, text generation, language understanding, and fine tuning. So these are the key features when it comes to OpenAI GPTs. Just to refresh, Now, here, versatile application. So GPT models can be applied across various industries. So you can see already we have been using GPTs, in different domains, medicine, in education, in even solving some mathematical problems, so generate content generation. So GPT model excel at writing creative content like lesson planning, stories, poem, and even coding also. And you can have a human like dialogue. So these are now common features in any GPTs. Okay. Now, when it comes to performance, accuracy, and use cases, so speed is one of them. So if you go compare speed now, DeepSeek, actually there's heavy load. There are millions of users already subscribed, and they are using that. So it won't outperform now, but when it comes to accuracy and reliability, or even use cases, when I use giving the same prompt to GPT or Copilot and DeepSeek, I got more reasoning and logic in the answers. Okay. So this is currently, like last few days I was trying. So it's a race going on. Okay. Now, because as DeepSeek company already allow anyone to use algorithm and modify it. And so I will be sharing with you. There is another model already claimed to be outperforming even DeepSeek. Okay. Yeah, so these are the charts I actually borrowed from a paper. If you go to DeepSeek website, they have already released a white paper. So you see, they started with DeepSeek R1, and now they have DeepSeek V3, so or R3 even. So they are actually enhancing and modifying. And if you notice, the blue uh, bar is actually DeepSeek. Okay, and compared to other open AI also, Omni uh, O1 Mini, right? This is another comparison of DeepSeek versus other GPTs. So you see here how the performance is enhanced. Okay. So you see here DeepSeek R1. Even now they are working on R3 model also, right? Now, ethical consideration. So just in LLM development, uh, uh, biasness, and fairness. So LLM can inherit biasness from the data they are trained on. So the cool thing is it's open source. So if you find any biasness or any discrepancies in outcome, you could actually modify it and giving the feedback, right? Privacy and security. So this is the part where we need to pay more attention because it's open source. So you can't completely rely on the company's infrastructure when it comes to privacy and security, although they are claiming that they never use users data to train the model. But to be on a safe side, if you want to use DeepSeek, my suggestion, my personal opinion would be make it secure yourself. Okay. And it's crucial to develop guidelines. So we'll come up with the guideline for responsible use of all these LLMs. Okay. Now, emerging trend is multimodal, as I was highlighting to you, where they allow multiple types of inputs and outputs. Okay. And now that's the trend, personalized learning. So as they already highlighted in their model, they specialize about domains. So you can even jump in and install and train, use certain domain or data and train the model of DeepSeek because it's open source. And that's how you can even more personalize when it comes to your individual or organizational needs. Ethical AI framework, so you can develop that and make sure we use for the well-being of humans. Okay, as I told you, now trend is emerging to be open source, and DeepSeek already provided this platform to be completely open source. Okay, so now there are two ways to install DeepSeek. You can actually download as an app that DeepSeek for last 3 to 4 days, top application to be downloaded from Apple and Play Store. So you can download using that or use just web. Go to deepseek.com and you can use as a web-based service. No need to install anything. Second, if you prefer to use DeepSeek on your desktop or gaming laptop, you need to go to DeepSeek website, and I forget to actually insert the address here, but maybe in the chat I can put it. Just give me a second. DeepSeek. Yeah, just give me a second. I will put in a chat. So deepseek.com, you can, let me put in the chat and show. So make sure you can actually go visit this site. And on this site, there will be two options. One you can use on the website. The other option where you can download the complete platform. Okay. So detailed instruction is already given. But if anyone who is interested in installing um, DeepSeek, this short tip I would be sharing, like you need to download Olama API to host all the platform of DeepSeek. Then you need an interface. So Chatbox, the link is given here, chatboxai.app, a powerful client for AI models. It's like a desktop interface for you to use the complete platform. So I again repeat, for security, like Australian government already actually are requested to take extra measure, when it comes to securing these platforms. So don't, if you want to share any sensitive data or personal data, you need to make sure that you have worked on the security aspect of this platform. Okay, let's move on. Now, as I was telling you, DeepSeek is open source, so anyone can download, modify the algorithm, can use data set to train the model, and again package it back and sell it even, or give to public. So recently I was reading a news that qwin 2.5 max actually outperform even DeepSeek v3 in various applications. So I yet to be testing. I yet to test this, but this is what I heard. So I foresee personally, because now we have open source and a proprietary um, company application, of generative AI. So I foresee the collaborative wisdom, collaborative efforts will for sure outperform. So that's my personal belief. Okay. Now, if anyone interested in doing learning about DeepSeek, this is a crash course. You can actually go and search. And I was listening to this video, and very nicely explained and all details. So about 2 hours video. There are a few other crash courses also available. So I foresee there's more opportunity, more jobs creation, and more opportunities for people who have limited resources. They can't afford sometime to have high GPUs, like high processing GPUs or multiple GPUs. So now we have alternatives. So sometime this will create a competition and more opportunities for freelancers or developers to test DeepSeek in their applications. Okay. Another short course I would like to share that's in Urdu is from Irfan Malik. So you can, sorry about spelling here, it's actually Seek. Okay. So you can go search about, and he's actually sharing a lot of um, open AI or large language models creation, design, all free. So you can go to visit his website or YouTube channel, and the only thing I think most of his talk or his courses will be in Urdu. Okay. Now, ethical considerations. So the previous section highlighted crucial ethical, as I was telling you, like you will be having complete installation of the platform of DeepSeek. So make sure to use well-being of human, take care of data privacy, security, and make sure you are using for responsibly. Okay. Now, in conclusion, both DeepSeek and OpenAI GPT models offering unique strengths. So, competition is going on, race is going on. Now, OpenAI already released another version for government GPT, OpenAI dot gov for government use to have their own government agencies to use GPT's platform in a secure way. So, with the release of DeepSeek, you will see there will be more um, LLMs coming in as hardware is evolving continuously. Applications are also enhancing even the algorithms, the mathematical background of neural networks, and all these LLMs or algorithms, they are also enhancing. So we can expect exciting advancement in the future, and stay tuned and keep watching the latest advancement. That would be the end. And if you have any questions, so feel free to ask in the chat. Let me share my YouTube channel, QR code here. Feel free to share support. I think soon I will be doing a talk on AI agents. That's another term or another topic very hot. So I was thinking to do AI agents, but then DeepSeek launched last week. So I was actually then switched to DeepSeek. And feel free to post your questions or your experience of using DeepSeek in the comment section. So stay safe, everybody. That's end for my talk. So